2026. It's your favorite esthetician, Ella Bardot, owner of the #1 facial spa in Carmel, Indiana. Ella Bardot Aesthetics and Wellness. Happy 2026. I made this for you on ChatGPT. So I posted a couple videos earlier yesterday. I had like a stress trauma trigger response, and my perioral dermatitis started to come back up. So it's a mix between that, you know, sometimes it'll happen just like with the autism when I'm overstimulated and I hadn't had enough like rest time. So probably both of those things mixed. But my face gets like real flushed. I'll get super hot, like here in my face. My breath will get tight, like I can't breathe. And then sometimes my face will like, it'll feel like I took too much niacin, like almost like itchy, especially around this area. And it'll start to get like red and blotchy like that. Then I'll get really itchy and dry around the nose here and around the mouth. It'll get a little bit more swollen, sometimes in the cheeks a little bit. See how it's like splotchy and there's like red spots, right? So a lot of people will confuse this with acne, but it's actually like a nervous response. So if you treat it like acne, it'll get so much worse. But if you can catch it when it's like first popping in and focus on healing it and detoxing it, and most importantly, calming down your nervous system, then you can take care of it before it really starts to cause problems. Because a lot of people probably wouldn't have even pointed it out, notice it unless I pointed it out. But you want to catch it and heal it then. Otherwise, it can get bad. It can start to look like acne. If you treat it like acne, you can make it so much worse and make all kinds of things in your body imbalanced as well. So over this week, we're going to be going over a lot of stuff related to that. Since I got this like the last day of the year, I was like, why not turn it into another educational opportunity, right? I've talked about it before. I've had other clients on that have had it. And yes, it feels so good. And I've made videos when I have it. If you let it get too bad, then it can start to look like acne. And all of this will get dry and crusty. It'll get very red, almost like, kind of almost looks like rosacea. And sometimes the stress response, I won't get the perioral dermatitis part, but I'll just get like a hard like lump above around my third eye area. So you can see there's a little one trying to come in like right there. I don't know why. And it's not, a lot of times this gets confused with cystic acne because it's big and hard like that. But cystic acne, it's a cyst, like stuff can come out of it. With these, it's like a stress response. Think about it like a hive, but it's like a bump on your face, a hard one. And if you try to squeeze it, just like clear stuff will come out, you know? So that's a signal. Our skin is signaling us to calm down, take a couple deep breaths, take a walk outside, you know, do some stuff to regulate our nervous system. And then one of the first things that helped me heal was my lovely Indian mom. We've been doing videos with her. We just did a healing session. I brought the machine over to heal her foot this afternoon. And we're going to have some fun recipes for you this year. But yeah, her products were like the first thing that healed my skin. Her products and her magical facials. She's retired now, but I can probably talk her into giving me a facial on the live stream. You can watch it. Her products are incredible, though. She started off like mixing everything on her own. That's where I learned it. And nothing really fixes it better than this. It like detoxes it. It's antimicrobial, which means it helps with viruses, bacteria, and funguses. And it focuses on healing and inflammation, clearing the inflammation. Like it's literally already so much better than like the video I shot earlier. So Miss Rana, so excited to have her on the channel for the 2026 season. Yes, because she is my world. I would not be teaching you guys all these amazing skincare tricks if she hadn't fixed mine first. So then, of course, we got our little jade machine here. This is the electric part. So it's actually so fun. Like, you know, it sucks that she's healing from surgery, but it was so fun 20 years later to be able to bring my machine over and help her foot heal faster with the microcurrent. We're going to go over there again tomorrow. And, you know, that way, hopefully, she can get moving better and she can feel better and she can get into physical therapy faster. Of course, like, the doctor's always going to make those decisions, but we just like to help people heal faster. So, you know, especially sometimes people have more than one surgery they need for things. So when we can heal that faster, there's less complications for them and they can get to those next procedures faster and get back to feeling like themselves faster. Because, oh my gosh, like, the only surgery I've ever had was getting my wisdom teeth extracted, and it was so painful. Oh my gosh, I got dry socket in all of them. I've literally had clients come who've had children and they've had dry socket, and all of them said that, like, they'd rather have children again without drugs than to have the dry socket again. They put this packing stuff in it and they have to pull it out. And it literally feels like your gums are giving birth. It was the worst. And after that, I did want to have a nose job before that experience. And then I was like, oh my God, dear God, please let me never have to have another surgery again for the rest of my life. Okay, so we have this on the blue frequency. And when you have like a nervous system response, it's like from deep within the skin, right? So that's why if you treat stuff like, say, they treat it with a topical steroid, it calms down the top of the skin, but your nervous system's actually freaking out more underneath. So when the steroid part wears off, it comes back way worse, and it comes back for a longer period of time. So that's what I was struggling with back and forth for years until my lovely Indian mom, Rana, fixed me. And as an ADHD woman, it's been one of my special interests forever. Hence why I started a skincare spa, holistic skincare spa. Just love to help people heal from the things that I've already healed from, you know? It just makes it feel like that pain and struggle was like for a reason. Like, okay, I went through this, healed it, because I was meant to share that with other people, you know? And then when I'm also like helping people heal from stuff that I've experienced myself, you know, it's like healing that younger version of me that was like going through it. So naturally, the more we did this, the more we got into the spa stuff and healing people, body sculpting. Actually, in the spa, my spa in Carmel, Indiana, Alabardo Aesthetics and Wellness. Oh, yes, just getting the tension out. Energy healing really just kind of goes with it, especially for, you know, when I learned more about like why my skin was upset. And my skin is thirsty. No, this does not hurt. It feels amazing. Getting all the tension and those knots out of the face. Whew. It feels incredible. I just want to like bathe my face in this. We're just going to put it everywhere. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like healing. I love the smell of neem. And sandalwood. I should have brought that. We didn't use the sandalwood one. The sandalwood one really helps with pain and inflammation too. So we'll just do another face sculpting tomorrow. We'll just do one every day until this goes away, because why wait, right? Oh, yes. So you can get like stress responses from in other parts of the body. Mine just happens to be like around my face. Like people can get like eczema. There's like lots of different teas you can take. There's supplements you can take too. But also, you know, it's important to be mindful of what we're putting in our body. Like Sugar is such a terrible drug. It causes so many problems with our skin, with our brain, with our weight, like literally everything. And with as somebody with like PCOS and ADHD, like if my insulin levels go crazy, like that messes up everything. My joints hurt, my skin hurts and looks horrible, I get fat. So, you know, the supplements definitely help. The supplements have been like a godsend. But if I'm not eating the right things, I'm eating too much sugar, my insulin's like spiked, you know, it's not gonna be like fixed well. It can kind of like balance it, make it less bad, but it's definitely a total body thing. Oh, yes. So how was the beginning of your year so far, guys? Hi, Logan. Love you. Happy 2026. Oh, yes. It's tension out of my face. What'd you guys do for New Year's Eve? I had an incredible lunch with some beautiful friends. And then an incredible dinner. It's right down the street with some beautiful friends. So it was nice. And then I was home before 11, before I turned into a pumpkin. Hello, King 23. What did you guys do for New Year's Eve? Yeah, then I came home and I was actually like in the shower when it turned to 2026. I was like, I'm just going to be like extra clean. So clean. And then today's been beautiful. Slept in for a little bit. Then Mr. Lou's 10. We took him on a little private, just me and him, without Mr. Lucky, pup cup date to Bigsby Coffee in Westfield. It's the best one. They have the best pup cups. It's like a big pup cup, and they put little bones in it. You just hung out at the house? Yeah, that's the wise thing to do. I mean, I bartended for years up until, you know, I started my esthetician business. The #1 facial spot in Carmel, Indiana for 2025. You know I'm not going to let you forget that all year long. So you better come and see me. Oh, yeah, so much tension between the eyes here. Yeah, I don't know, wherever that stress response, it goes around here and then up in here. It's like a warning, time for self-care. Time for self-care and some water before you get sick. Because if you ignore this, if I ignore the signs on my skin, that's like a warning sign to like, time to double down on taking care of yourself. If I ignore it, then I will get sick and then I, you know, will be taken out of the game for a little bit. We don't want that. We just want to be like, okay, I guess we need some extra healing then. That's cool. Yeah, but so when I used to bartend, everybody knows like the New Year's Eve is like the amateur night. And I'm in Indiana, so the last New Year's Eve I went out for, it was like this private party at this mansion in Miami with some yachts. It was so freaking fun. And I'm like, if I'm just going to be in Indiana, then I always just focus on cleaning my energy, drinking a lot of juices. Yesterday we ate a lot of beautiful foods. And, you know, trying to overstimulate the system. And, you know, people out here, I don't know, like if they, my friend today was like, people in Ohio don't shoot off guns like at the New Year's. This feels so good. Oh my gosh. I'm so overdue. So overdue. Obviously, if I do this consistently, then I'm less likely to get that perioral dermatitis breakout that popped up yesterday. Oh, yeah. You can tell I've been stressed. There's all kinds of junk up in that jaw, baby. Yes, it feels so good. It feels so good. I just forgot I was talking about. I just forgot what I was talking about. Feeling myself coming back to life. so good. Hi, Mr. Lucky. Do you want to say hi to the YouTube friends? Are you saying hi? Go jump up on the other side of the bed. Oh, yeah. So then today we went and saw Miss Rana, my Indian mom. We're helping to heal her foot after surgery. And then healing my face. I went and hung out with some other friends. We had a little tea party. A little dinner and a tea party over at their place. Let me see, what'd you get? No, that's one of my good socks. Let me see it. Thank you. Good boy. Where's your toy? Go get it. Go get. No, don't jump up here. No. I'm doing things. Go outside. Go get the squirrel. No! Lucky, stop. Gosh. Crazy ass dog. Cannot have him. Jumping around. My magic wands. So yeah, all of like these creams, like the Ayurveda, it really helps from like the surface. This gets down deep and breaks that stuff up. So, I mean, it was amazing. It like healed my stuff so quick when it had been years of, you know, regular Western medicine stuff, just making it so bad. But yeah, this gets like right to the root of it and just like moves it out of your face. Break that stuff up, move it out, speed it up. Because like, why have acne or breakouts or wrinkles or perioral dermatitis or loose skin like longer than you have to if you can get rid of it so quick, you know? I don't know. I don't know either, guys. So tomorrow we're starting a little flux boot camp. We're going to be doing a Brazilian butt lift boot camp. So I'm only going to be doing my legs. I'm only going to be fluxing my legs and my booty for 6-hour long appointments. So you actually lose a lot still from your core working your legs, just like when you're working out. Like when you do heavy lifting on your legs, your core is going to get stronger and look cuter. So we're going to do a focus on that. And yeah, so you'll still see me like lose some from the middle. We're not doing any dramatic weight loss things again. We already did that. I will make time to like put that video together though. I did set aside those pictures in a folder so we could do it. The stress out of the face. I've been, why you haven't seen me in a while is because I've been totally redoing my website, elabardo.com, for some weeks and stuff. Still not always, it's like totally different now. There's still like tweaks, right? There's always tweaks. But we had a bunch of things to change, so I really had to focus there for the end of the year, but it's looking good. So go over there and check that out for me if you see any like spelling errors, you know, any kind of mistakes. My brain was in a heavy creation mode, so it's like 90% creation, 10% editing. But we're back in the game, babies. You're going to see me on the live streams more often. I try to post something like every day. And I've got a lot of like really good educational stuff planned for you that hopefully makes sense and is not so rambly. I feel like when we talk live, you love it, like, you know, when I ramble, but like on the videos, you guys hate it. So I don't know. Or maybe YouTube's not just showing them to people. So if you haven't watched any of the videos, the ones that are not shorts, go over there and watch them and tell me if they're good or tell me why they suck. Because we're always learning, growing, and glowing together, babies. Together. I'm learning and glowing and growing right along with you. Oh no. Oh, watch that copyright me. It's like some kind of show left. Show. Let's find the binaural beats. Do you guys know about the binaural beats? I was telling some of my friends at the tea party earlier about the binaural beats. Oh, yep, this is the one I have on my website, actually. Ugh. Tell me what you guys did for the New Year's Eve, for the New Year's Day. We're focusing on healing and cleaning. Healed ourselves today, healed some others. We're going to try to put a video every single day on YouTube for the whole year. So today I think we did a video, and a live stream. Ooh, that's an ambitious goal. What do you think? Some of the live streams might just be like 10 minutes though. We'll see. We're going to try to do it. Because I know you guys missed me. I missed you too. Tomorrow I think we're going to do a live stream on the vibration plate. Because a lot of my clients have been buying those. And then they're like, okay, what else do I do? So I am going to put one on my favorite things page. The couple that I like. I think they might already be on there. They might already be on there, actually. I'll double check that. But I'll put the video on there. Because here's the thing. Like, I'm not a licensed personal trainer. So I'm not even telling you to do these things. But I'm just doing things on it. And then you can see what I do. And then you should always check with your personal trainer. And see if that's something that's right for you to do. Right? So disclaimer. But you can do all kinds of things on it. I do have a personal trainer that actually has, she's got, I think, power plates. So it's like a super vibration plate. I don't know what the difference is, but we're going to find out. She's going to be, her name is Abby. We're going to do a little series with her. I'll figure out when that's going to be tomorrow. It's not going to be tomorrow, but we're going to figure out when it's going to be. She's got a power, and she is a licensed personal trainer, so her office is actually in the same building as Portia's Carmel office. The Winslow building. So I was like, what are the odds? We got to do something in 2026. I was trying to do one last week, but, you know, there's just so much to finish last year. We achieved a lot, though. We achieved a lot, and we ended 2026, or 2025, much better than we did 2024. When? Hello, my love, Lucita. Happy New Year. Hi, Eddie. So this is frequency-specific microcurrent. I was having a little stress flare-up of perioral dermatitis, and I haven't done this in a while. I just also actually got over, like, I was sick from, like, last Saturday evening up until like halfway through Christmas Day. So I've got a ton of stuff in my sinuses that's like been built up that's ready to get out. Don't come to me if you're actually sick with stuff in your sinuses, but like after you're not sick, come and then we can get the rest of that stuff out, and then we'll keep your face healthier, sinuses healthier. Doesn't cure or fix anything, but it does help with the sinus pain and your face being puffy. Yes, I have white stuff all over my face. It's actually green. It's green. Where'd it go? This is the Herbline Problem Skin Cream. Ooh, creamy. Actually, we need some more on the face because we've used enough to where it soaked all in. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Eddie. And put some up here. I'm doing good, Lucita. What did you guys do for New Year's Eve? What did you guys do today for the first day of 2026? Hey. Thanks for hanging out with me like literally all year. I love that. So I had a little stress breakout. Now we're fixing it. Just gave me the opportunity to shoot an educational video. Yeah, all of the skincare products that I use, it's made with things that is like, it's edible. So it's super clean. Whether I mix them myself. Basically chill. Oh, you watched the New York countdown? Oh, fun. Nice. Yeah, I like to stay in on New Year's Eve unless I'm like out like somewhere that's not in the city, in my city. So I'm out somewhere like special. Like people be popping off guns here in Indiana. Only one person died from a stray bullet yesterday. That's like actually not that bad here in Indianapolis area. I'm in Carmel, so we really don't have problems like that here, but it's just stupid. And somebody else was like, shoot it into the ground. And then somebody was like, yeah, then you're going to hit it like a gas line. They were all arguing about it in the comments. Like, it doesn't go further enough to hit a gas line. Like, that motherfucker's really going to try it. It's similar, kind of like to Florida, but colder. And in general, the people in Florida are better looking. In Miami, that's where my spot was there. We have a lot of really pretty girls in Indiana, though, in Indianapolis, Carmel area, especially in Carmel. The boys would look a lot better if they did some face sculpting. Like, seriously, gentlemen. That's a big reason why a lot of the people look better in Miami is because they take care of their skin. They, like, take care of their body. It's not that they're, like, genetically better. They just love themselves more. So, if you haven't made that as one of your goals for 2026 to love yourself more, I invite you to learn, grow, and glow with us and make that one of your goals. You can have more than one. Makes more time for you. How was your 2025? Oh, honey, you have not. We've both been busy. I just rebuilt my website over the last few weeks, so that's why I haven't been on hanging out with you guys as much. But it's a whole new year. We accomplished a lot and we learned a lot in 2025. Definitely, Lucita. A lot. I feel like I got 3 doctorates in online stuff, literally. And stuff that has been like, I've been like learning and trying to figure out for like years, and even some stuff like I've been steadily learning for like decades. Over a decade. So yeah, we accomplished a lot. And then once you like learn stuff, then it's easier to apply, and then it starts to get fun. But sometimes when you're learning new things, it doesn't matter when you're younger, when you're older. They say it's harder when you're older. That's, you know, I don't remember, honestly. It's just, I remember crying over learning new things. Like, I'm always determined to do it, but, you know. So we ended the year so good. One of my favorite girls brought her husband into Flux for the first time for his birthday. He's very shy. And you know, when you do the body sculpting, you know, you're getting down to like the boxer briefs and stuff. So they did it in the couples room. So cute. He loved it. He lost like 5.5 inches or something. So of course he's coming back. And so that was fun to use the couples room on the last day of the year. And then I had a beautiful lunch with them, little birthday lunch at the new Brazilian place here at Keystone at the Crossing. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It was like 1,000 times better than Fogo de Chao. So good. Now, Teresa, I'm doing a non-invasive face sculpting. So I am breaking up the toxic stuff that's deep in my tissues And a lot of times I will get what's called perioral dermatitis. It's a stress response. I have autism, ADHD, and CPTSD. And if I get triggered, sometimes it'll pop up in my skin. Like my chest will get tight, like I can't breathe, it almost like hurt. And then my face will get puffy and itchy, and it's almost like it's burning and itching at the same time. And then it'll start to break out a little bit, like almost you can't really see it around here and here, and sometimes up in here. So when I was younger, good night, McDowell. The doctors tried to treat this like acne, and it made it horrible. And then my Indian mom, Rana, she's going to be a main character on this channel for 2026. She fixed my skin with Ayurveda. She's Ayurveda, which is like Indian medicine. Healed it. So I studied with her forever. And then now I've been a teacher for the Jade Aesthetics, which is frequency specific microcurrent, another type of holistic healing. And then I created my own sculpting method to sculpt the crunchy stuff out of your face so you can look young forever. So whenever you get an inflammatory response, it starts deep. So you'll get all these hard crunchies. Or if you've been sick, like I was sick, I stopped being sick like halfway through Christmas Day from like Saturday. It was an icky bug because I usually don't get sick. Unless I overwork myself doing computer stuff, which I usually do this time of year. I gotta like put myself on a little timer. I get like so hyper focused. And be like, okay, in 2 hours, you need to... I literally have to do that. It actually works better. I know a lot of you guys are like younger, so you don't really... Let me know if you guys... Let me know in the comments if you guys read like the clocks with the dial. But for some reason, I need to start wearing that to like manage my time with that. Because then it's like every time it goes like a quarter of the way around the pie, which would be like 15 minutes. Or I'm like, okay, 1 pie around. Somehow I look at it and I'm like, okay, let's do the vibration plate, or let's get up and make sure we take our vitamins, and, you know, let's go walk the dogs so I don't get so, like, locked in. Because then I forget to take my vitamins, I forget my self-care, and that's when I get sick. Oh, you're 64? Okay, girl, you know then. Some of the employees that I've had, Teresa, in the past, I mean, this was probably 2019. I had asked one of them, I was like, hey, you know, can you teach me how to do like Google Docs? And she's like one of my favorite. And plus she lives in Hawaii now. We love her. Hopefully one day we'll go visit her and do a live stream from Hawaii with her. That's Liz. One of my favorite, all-time favorites. She's like, yeah, that's like my generation. I was like, okay, perfect. We'll set up some time for you to teach me the Google Docs. And then I had gotten all these like decorative clocks for the wall that had like the hands on them and stuff. And each one like matched each spa room's vibe, everything. They were very cute, very coordinated. I looked a long time to find the right ones. And then like it was just a couple hours later, she came out and she was like, yeah, do you think you could get like digital clocks? And I was like, wait a minute. Are you telling me you don't know how to read the analog clock on the wall? And she's like, no. And I was like, what a lucky day it is for us. You get to teach me the Google Docs, and I'm going to teach you how to read those clocks. And if you're really good later, I'll teach you some cursive. I was like, teach me the Snapchat. It's so wonderful having friends from all age groups because we have like so much to learn from each other, you know? And the more we keep learning, like the longer our brains will work for us. You know, we got to learn those new things. Keep it growing, keep it flowing. That's why we like to learn, grow, and glow together. Oh, you were in pain? Oh, that time of month? Yeah. Girl, with the PCOS, I totally get it. Luckily, I've been doing the acupuncture with Portia, which helps a lot. And then I take the NRF2 activator, which is super anti-inflammatory. That one, like, saves my life. Saves my life. But I hope I don't speak too soon. I actually better start to take extra because mine's, like, right after the full moon, which is on the 3rd. So sometimes, but I used to like a week before feel like dying, like so much pain and migraines. So actually getting rid of this stuff in the face helps to avoid the migraines. So hopefully we are ahead of the game this year. Ahead of the game. Oh, I feel that. Yeah, girl, that NRF2 activator stuff that I take, that has literally changed my life with like the cramps. Like I used to have cramps so bad I literally have to like call off of work and like give everybody a free facial that day or whatever because I just could not. It was so much pain. I've had times where I had 2 clients hooked up to the body sculpting in different rooms and the cramps hit and I was in the bathroom and next thing you know I woke up on the floor. It was like literally that painful that I will black out. So I totally get it. I'm like, do I have that here? I don't know. It's on the list of things, of videos to make this week, though. I literally just gave some to my friends at the tea party. Because usually you just take like one a day, but if it's like PCO, period time, you have any other type of like reaction, it also helps with like, allergic reactions and stuff to stuff, or if I have extra inflammation, you can take up to like 3 a day. So I try to spread those ones out so it's like consistently in my system. And then you still got to drink a ton of water. But everything's natural in it. It's got like brahmi and ashwagandha, which calms the nervous system. That's why it helps so much with the perioral dermatitis because it's like a nervous thing. Turmeric, green tea. It's oh my gosh. But the green tea is not so much like to keep you awake type of thing, more like to help with the detox thing. Oh, yeah. That's going to be the bad side. Yeah, I really need to do a buccal massage, lymphatic drainage on myself. We will do that tomorrow. Since I have the dogs here, you got to stick your fingers in your mouth. Like, I don't like to do that around, like, the dog. I like to do that in, like, the spa, the clean, sanitized environment. But, oh my gosh, I was so overdue for this. Hi, Angela. So we are doing a non-invasive face sculpting to get rid of some inflammation. I had a little perioral dermatitis flare up from stress. And I was like sick like 5 days ago for a few days. So don't come to see me when you're sick, but a lot of that stuff can like harden back up if it was all like sinus stuff. So I am just clearing that out of my face, which feels really good. Keeps everything flowing. So hopefully don't get sick. And makes you look better. So we're going to be doing one of these every single day until the perioral dermatitis goes away. It just makes everything like swollen and puffed. I did a little bit of just like lymphatic drainage on myself like yesterday and today, just like in the shower and stuff. And whew, I should have taken a picture before that because there was like so much stuck to get moving. Ashwagandha is good for so many things. And it's like instant. You know what else that I like? Like this supplement has a lot of things in it. You can only take 3 a day, but sometimes if I just want like more ashwagandha, like to calm me down, those Golly vitamins, they're like blue and they're gummies. You can get them on Amazon. I think they're on my Amazon storefront. They also sell them at some CVS and Walgreens, and they're freaking delicious. I need some more, actually. I've talked about them to different people literally 4 days in a row. It's a sign that I need more of them in my life. And those like can calm me down so quick. Keeping your nervous system regulated is so underrated when it comes to how your skin looks and hair, whether you have it or not. And, weight, managing your weight. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, zinc is awesome too, Eddie. Zinc is really good. I'll use zinc creams on my face. Sometimes that would be good. I have that at the spa. And you know what is actually a really good zinc cream? A lot of the best zinc creams are actually holistic diaper rash creams. They're like the cleanest and they have the highest amount. There's a few different good brands. We'll find whatever one that I have at the spa right now. There's nothing that I'm like, this one is the best. There's a lot of good products out there. When I tell you something is the best, though, it's the best. Otherwise, I'll be like, this one's really good. Would buy it again, would not buy it again. You know how we do at the Ipsy hauls? If you've been on our Ipsy haul. Yes, absolutely. Girl, I've had so much turmeric and ginger over the last week and a half since I was sick. And literally at the tea party, we mixed, so I'll make like a tea. Well, I got a special blend from my Indian mom, Rana, that had flowers in it. I don't know, it's for detoxing and blood flow and all kinds of stuff. I'll have to ask her what it is tomorrow because we're going to go see her tomorrow. And dandelion, and then a ginger lemon tea, and then a hibiscus strawberry. And then I added blood orange juice, like a fresh, cold pressed juice. And it was some kind of like blend, like one of those cold, fresh blend. What? I just said it. My brain, it's growing back. Give me time. What do you go? Cold pressed juice blend with ginger, lemon, pineapple, and something else. And then we take the hot kettle water and pour it into the French press and like mix it all together. So it's like, you know, tea is so good for you, but I also like juice, but also sometimes juice is too juicy. It's like too much. So then I like mix them together and it makes like a super healthy blends. And you know, I just like mixing healing stuff together. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. Whether it's to eat or like a tea or a tincture or to put on my face or my hair. I just love it. And we're going to be learning a lot of things in the 2026 season with Miss Rana. My Indian mom, she's just like an encyclopedia. She learned generation from generation. Passed down all these tips and tricks that have changed my life and so many. And so we're going to make her a regular character on here. Because she's definitely been a main character in my life. And we're going to share some fun at-home recipes. We're going to learn a lot this season. I'm going to try to make the videos less rambly. If you haven't watched any of the videos, though it means the ones that are like 3 minutes or more, if you go watch them and tell me like what you like about them or why they suck or how they could be better, we're making them better in 2026. Yeah. And also, so there's certain spots that I've talked to Portia about, and I've also talked to my other friend, Doctor. I don't know if we have him on here. We'll have to bring him. He's a doctor of physical therapy. He was the first one I talked to who was studying acupuncture. And I'm like, dude, there's always these certain knots that people get, and they're in certain places. So we looked up the anatomy of it, and all the big knots where people get them, and there'll be like acne there, or they'll just be like lumps under the skin. It'll be puffy. It might not necessarily be acne, but it'll still be making it not look that good. And inflamed. And it's where these little nuggets, these little clusters of like nerves come out of certain holes in the skull. So also when I'm healing my skin from inflammation caused by, you know, stress, hypersensitivity, or like a PTSD reaction, then those little nerve bundles where they pop out of the skull also get like harder and like bigger. But not in the good way. Not in the good way. Okay, so now I have a little sauna date with a friend. I do have a sauna date with a friend that you can join us with on Friday. That's tomorrow. Yes, I'm glad I remembered. Oh my gosh, yeah, we got to put that on the calendar. Tomorrow with one of my besties, one of my little Aries besties. She's amazing. Her birthday is the day before mine. And she's a boss baddie. She teaches all kinds of things in the beauty business and rents out spaces. And she's just a genius, gorgeous icon. Love her so much. And just like such a good person and gorgeous, literally gorgeous. It's like Ariel, Little Mermaid, came to life, grew legs, and got some bright, gorgeous touch. She's just bright and gorgeous, and I can't wait to share her with you tomorrow. We actually have a video, I think a short that did really well, where she was like, she was doing my eyebrows, the micro shading, and we act like she messed it up. So you're gonna be seeing more of her this season too, Miss Kells. So yeah, tomorrow night sometime, we're gonna be on a sauna date, and you guys can join us in the live stream. So Argentina. Oh, you're Aries too, Anne? Okay, well, you definitely, if you're not in the Besties Club yet, you gotta definitely subscribe and join us tomorrow, because I love me some Aries women. We're always like so fun and so smart and so beautiful and so funny. It's just true. April 17th, I am March 23rd, and she's March 22nd. So fun. Argentina, dude. 1 second, and then we gotta go. And then I'll probably come back later tonight after I go to the sauna. We'll do an Alabardo, like late night. Let's see. I'll probably be in here by myself. I don't know. But, what was I saying? Argentina. Did you know that there's like a giant dinosaur dragon looking thing coming out at the bottom of Argentina? In between Argentina and, what do you call it? And Antarctica. It's literally a freaking dragon. So let me know if you know about that in the comments. I gotta go, or come back at the one later. I've been obsessed with this. I've been like screenshotting it on Google Earth and tracking if its face is moving for a few months now. I've posted some stuff on TikTok about it, but we're gonna talk more about that too. Teresa, I enjoyed having you. So yeah, if you want to join us again in the chat, again, Teresa, this is where we have all the fun. This is where the besties join. Make sure you turn on the notifications and then click all, the little bell. And then anytime we go live, it'll tell you. And then if you have time to hang out with us, that'd be great. If not, you can always like watch them later. But it's always more fun when we get to hang out with the live together, you know? Especially we like to have people who, you know, have just had more experience. We do have a lot of Gen Zs and, you know, Gen Alphas in here. And it's fun to connect with them and learn and teach them about skincare and stuff, especially when, you know, they're just going through those hormone changes. But it's always fun when I you know, can share references with people and they like know what I'm talking about. I love that. So yeah, come back and tell me about the Argentina thing too, if you know what we're talking about. Familia Garcia. Or go look on Google Earth. Leviathan is popping out of the sea in Argentina. Go Google it right now and we'll talk about it later. Okay, love you, bye. Awesome. Yay, all notifications. See you again, Teresa, soon.